So, grabbing gas, getting some coffee, getting ready for this road trip. See what happens at this bike park. So, got invited to go to a bike park, some kind of cave park, something going on like that, where it's like an old mining cave or something. There's a bunch of bike trails inside of it. Got invited by Riding with Bobo to check that out, and then I talked to Seth. Seth was like, oh, if you're going, then I'm gonna go. And then he was like, hey, I got another friend showing up. So somebody else is supposed to be there, but it's like 20 degrees in Louisville. So hopefully I brought enough warm clothes, and starting off the road trip correctly. Just chug one of these down real quick. Knock that out. Yeah, Seth, appreciate that one. And not to mention that this road trip is taking 550 miles one way. So we're looking at like 7 hours worth of driving. I've got a buddy that lives in Louisville that when he traveled, I lived in Florida, he would come stay with me. So I hit him up. You had to meet him. That's another Alex. This is like a semi-pro road bike rider, but he kind of does everything. He's just all around like ass kicker. So we're at the first refuel spot. Strode like 250 miles this trip. Still got a ways to go. Filling up with gas. And then I picked up this thing. And this thing does something like this. Or very possibly here. Who knows? Check it out. Or maybe here if there's like a testimonial I want to do. It'd be really close to me. But I'd say right here is probably the best spot, really. It's like up out of the way, the windshield, kind of looking at it. Maybe that's better. That's why I'm kind of like looking at it. Still, it's just snowing more and more. The cars look worse and worse. I'm just driving into the snow to go mountain biking in a cave. This should be pretty interesting. So every time I'm on a road trip, I always wonder where this person's going. Don't let us die. Don't let us die. Don't let us die.
We're 5 seconds away from dying.
Okay, 5 seconds. Oh, because there's a car parked there. Why you couldn't tell me that car was parked there? Showed up in Louisville. Came into these guys, fucking some real cyclists, fucking training,
light.
getting on. Yeah, it's a yellow light. I saw the yellow lights. All the trainers in it to win it. In it to win it. Yeah. So this guy over here is Jordan. No.
I'm Alex. That's Jordan.
That's Jordan. This is Alex. Okay.
These Can we like zoom in?
Elite. No. These are more like elite fitness, like real cyclists. Staying with him for the night, and then headed up to go to the park in the morning.
The Mega Caverns.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna go, Alex? No. You gonna puss out? You got a little bike ride you gotta go on? Got some training. I gotta go train.
I will break myself in half in the Mega Caverns.
Look,
you just gotta take videos or anything?
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking raw.
Dude, everybody that I know that's been to the Mega Caverns has like broken an arm or a collarbone.
But you can be
or their bike.
You could go there and be chill.
Go there and be. There's no like ride this like 50-foot jump and be chill.
Well, they already did that. That's how I went downhill mountain biking. They were just like, hey, let's go rent a bike. Yeah, dude. My buddy was like, yeah, you'll be all right, bro. I get out there and it's like big drop-offs and shit. Like you're like a step away from rolling down a hill.
Got your Starbucks and your Great Clips and your Jimmy John's.
Did you think Jimmy John really kill all those animals?
Did he?
You know what I'm talking about, though?
No, I have no idea.
They always so advertise the anti-Jimmy Johns where they,
Oh, like a Sarah McLachlan commercial or something?
No, like he's like standing above like an elephant with a big rifle and he's like, oh, I'm fat. They're like, boycott Jimmy John's, he kills animals.
Oh, damn.
But I never researched it.
Like hunts them, like safari? Like?
Yeah, safari style. So is the ice scraper working to get the ice off the inside of the windshield?
It is.
It is, okay.
Look, there's snow on our dashboard.
There's snow on the dashboard. Got it. So I just came out of the bike park, rolled in there. Bikes only had to rent were 29ers, some fat bikes, DJ bike 20 inches. So what I ended up going with was a Ratio free agent DJ bike. Let's see how you guys get some riding gear on and meet the guys inside. So, time to change clothes into warmer clothes, or riding clothes. So, strangely enough, vehicle of choice. A couple years ago, I wanted to get into doing some kind of adventures, doing more with my car, traveling more, doing whatever. So, it's definitely the Honda Element life. Plenty of room. I'm actually sitting in the back seat right now. About to head into the park and see what happens. Mega Cavern Bike Park, a little ungunned. Came and rented a DJ bike. Maybe I would, next time I come, I'll have a bike with some suspension on it to kind of like absorb some of it from just being old and rickety knees and ankles and whatever. Pump flow, don't crash, right? That's the key. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do. Don't crash.
On the full suspension.
It probably is, but he has a lot of, in your mind, he has a lot of forgiveness. You know what I mean? Where like, if something goes wrong, the bike's just gonna suck it up. Here. Tell me this inside line? Yeah, the little one.
I can't clean it yet, I don't think, but yeah.
The inside one? I'm with you. So what I have noticed is that there's a lot of flowy stuff. If you're not ready to really do some jumps, or you're feeling comfortable with it, maybe not the best. A lot of flow stuff, so even if you don't want to jump, you still can flow and roll and manual, work on your pumping. I'm just cruising around, hitting whatever spots I can, different lines, just seeing what feels good. Seth cranking away at it. So I feel a lot of times people can't notice like how steep things really are. So like you're just guessing what's going on. But the thing's like a fucking wall. There's got to be a solid foot, a vert.
I'm thinking about 360.
Oh. So obviously my camera skills are very limited, very entry level. Anybody has any tips to help me out might be better than, like I'm just using my phone in a phone case, so let me know. Oh! Yeah, get in the middle of that, Phil, like just to show the idea of how big of a hole that is. Like, he did it first try on the very top of it, rolling across into. Okay, not to say that he did that, but he launched off his dirt with no lip on it, and also power rolled this little bump here like it wasn't there. I mean, when you look at it this way, I mean, blind. Coming. You saw? So I'm deep in this cave, as you can see. Just jumps, bird riding everywhere, playing cameraman, ankle still a little torn up, so I had to sit down for a minute, but. So the idea is that we're going to come in, go up here, and run up on the wall.
We're working with
little butt crack.
caveman tools.
Caveman action here.
I'm not even 100% sure this is better. And just hitting the wall straight on.
Okay. So what I figured out now is when Phil says I'm just gonna do it one more time, it means that he's gonna send it. He's gonna just put in as fast as he can, as many pedal strokes as he can, and he's just gonna rail it towards whatever jump is right in front of him. Still a great time. Phil did some really cool stuff, some huge gaps. Phil lives up to his name in person. Like you see in every one of his videos. That was pretty cool. So returning the bike to the rental place, didn't break anything. Back in the rack. Takes really good time. I want to name this bike Betty Blue Balls, because she probably could do a lot more than I got her to do, but maybe next time. Good times. I have to agree on initial looking at it. This does have some weird like Jurassic Park, very raw trailers thing. There's a Jeep over here with the same kind of logos on it. Pretty good call. Mega Bike Park. Creepy, super creepy entrance. Just there's no signage or anything, but a lot of fun. So everybody was super cool, super polite. Bike park was cool. People of all there suddenly surprised me. They had a lot of new people, like super noob, super duper duper noob, like Kmart, Walmart bike. They were out there having a blast. So I think that everybody should give it a shot. Yeah, for sure. I think if I would come back, I probably wouldn't bring a DJ bike, or I'd bring like a real DJ bike with a front fork on it. Real flowy. I think just probably need a bike with some suspension now. I'm getting kind of old. Maybe some injuries or whatnot. So BMX kind of tough. You know, it's a bike with no suspension, a little tough, a little rigid action. But I think a hardtail or like a super low travel full suspension. I would say 4 or 5 little flow areas that I really enjoyed. They're in a DJ that I had. I can see where a suspension bike, at least like a dirt jump with like a shock on the front of it, or something like really low, small amount of travel. It'd be really fun there. Get a couple of the jumps, you know. If you haven't done jumps in a while, it's going to be interesting. There's some small jumps. Nothing was mandatory. There was a couple of jumps that were mandatory clear. They're not very big, and those are like the really big ones. I asked for a sweet wall ride, and sure enough, Phil delivered. He delivered like he always does. He must have got up on the wall for straight up flat wall, patchwork concrete, salt wall for, I want to say, a solid 15 feet. He just jumped into the wall and rode it and come back down. It was pretty epic. Oh yeah, it was great riding with Seth and Phil. Seth had his hardtail. Phil had his full suspension. So always remember, man, go out there and get some adventures. Jump in there, you know. I had an opportunity to go with them to this bike parks and do it. I plan on doing a lot more of that. I got this Honda Element that I've had to want to do some adventures in, so I'm gonna start doing it. So any chance I get, I'm gonna jump out there and take on some adventures. If it's hiking, or is this gonna be biking trips, or just whatever it may be, I'm down for it. So look forward to some more adventures with me. And if you have any comments or questions, drop them down below on the bottom. The bottom row keeps it going. About anything. Give me some tips. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. But I'm having a really good time. And it's great to have good friends that are, you know, into cycling. Such a great sport. So just checking out some of the footage. Okay, so it's dark now because we're on this epic, like, another 7-hour car ride, 7-8-hour car ride. Just looked in the video and you can tell really that the footage is just horrible for being on the bike because I don't know the proper mounting of a camera. I was using my cell phone. If you guys got any tips how to maybe stabilize the phone better while you're riding, like mount a handlebar mount. You know, everybody else has got these like a gimbal on or like some other device and mounting the camera to make it look so shaky. Got any advice on that? Throw it down below. I'll read them out, check them out, try to get it together. It seems like in my mind it's like gimbals that you need a gimbal to make it look where like everybody else's does. If you guys just used a chest camera, chest strap, I've seen those. Do those work well? The footage like you just saw, it's crap. It's crap because everything's shaking, no suspension, and the camera's just all over the place. I tried to record some, but the only writing I'll have is from other people because there's no way to mount it to myself and my bike. So stop for gas again. This long road trip. There's a lot to bite off. It was super fun. Another coffee getting smashed down. Can't see because the shitty lighting up in this mother. Oh, it's a nice double shot espresso can. Woo! It's great. It was great. So still on the adventure, still going on the road. Another bigger coffee to drink. Chug it down, keep on going. Woo! Wow, what are some of your road trip pet peeves that you do? Do you stop all at one time? Do you stop individually, get gas, whatever? Do you wait till the gas light's 100% on? About to run out of gas to get more gas? Or do you get in a quarter tank? Like, what is your set road trip schedule you try to go by? So I just got back from the trip, back in my driveway. Pretty successful trip. I think it was, I think it was like 400 miles there, and then it was actually 550-ish on the way back, so I had to go back to Seth's house. Great time. Never ridden in a cave before. Never really been on a pump track with a DJ bike before. Got to hang out with Seth and Phil. Had some pretty legit food, Mediterranean food. I don't know what it was, like a pita with some meat in it or whatever, and some roasted red potatoes. But at the end of the end, it was a good ride, good trip, good adventure. Until next time, remember, always level up when you go out.